Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Racha, Chodash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder, this camper Harwan Ban Yasharala. Salutations to the sincere Aki and pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now today, I'll be coming out with a lesson. The title of this lesson is The Real High Value Men Are the Prophets. Because as you know, you got this thing going around, in a certain space on YouTube, and they're talking about high value men, and they're likening it into a physical aspect. Well, a man that's the top tier earner and making this a certain amount of money a year, and so forth and all this just high value this, high value that. But what they fail to realize that what they're basing high value on, that's eventually going to fade. They owe 6-figure, a year, however much they want to make, 100,000, 200,000, however high earners, they're basing their value off how much money and material gain that they have, and that's just not value, because you can have all those things and still be a low value man, but the real high value men are the prophets, because in the times to come, we're going to be very valuable. We're going to be very sought after, because while we have the wisdom, the knowledge, the truth, and the understanding of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, we may not have the 6 figures, we may not be part of the top earning men on the planet and different things like that, but eventually this economy is going to crash. The dollar is on its way out of the door. So the question is, will you then still be high value after this place goes down? And the truth to that answer is no, when you're basing high value off of how much money and how much nice possessions that you can buy. That's really not high value. The things that you have are of high value, but you can still be a low value individual. Just like right now, 2/3 of our people, especially the men, they low value right now. They're not high value. They base their value off how much they got in their pocket. Well, this dollar and everything, all this is going to collapse. It's going to go away. It's temporal. So once that's gone, guess what? Their value is gone. But the true men, the prophets, the real high value men are the prophets. But without further ado, this is Isaiah chapter 62. I'm going to start at verse 6 and 7. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So the Lord has set watchmen. He has set his true men up, his valuable men as watchmen on the walls, upon the walls of Jerusalem, i.e., he has set us up to forewarn our people. He has set us up to let our people know what's going on. He has set us up to prophesy unto our people, because in the days of old, the prophets were feared, but they were very valuable men. People, our people value what they had to say, before they started, turning against the Most High, scoffing and mocking and killing the prophets. So the prophets are the high value, and the prophets they're not going to hold their peace day nor night. And this is they that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. The true men are not going to keep silent about this thing. The real high value men are going to let you know, whether you like it or whether you want to hear it. You will be told this truth, that the name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. The name of Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. See, real high value men are going to do things and be a part of something, even if everybody else has a problem with it, even if they don't believe. The high value men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai are going to stand up and still preach this truth. This is verse 7. It says, and give him no rest till he establish, and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So give him no rest, meaning speak continually to talk about the Lord, and give Esau no rest as well by continually to talk about the Lord, until the Lord make Jerusalem of praise in the earth, to the Lord make Jerusalem of high value in the earth. Because right now the only true high value men is his prophets. That's it. Because there's going to come a time where people are going to seek us out to look for us, because there are going to be things that are going to be going on. They ain't going to be able to explain it, and they ain't going to be able to wrap their heads around it, and they're going to be looking at the true men of the Lord, the real high value men, and like, well, why are these guys so calm? Why are they so relaxed? Because we know what's going on. We're not here to pat you on the back. We're not here to rub you on the booty. You know, we're not here to preach sweet nothings in your ear. We are here to tell you the truth. We're the real high value men. Though we may not have six-figure status. But I've always thought that high value thing always started within first. You know, you never ever gauge value off of physical things of what you have. You always measure from within. That's where value comes from. It comes from within, not without. But let's continue. This is Jeremiah 13, Shalakia 3 and 15. It says, and I will give you, and I'm going to just start up at verse 14. It says, turn thee, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and bring you to Zion. Verse 15, this is, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So the Lord said he's going to give us pastors according to his heart. And he's going to give us his men of value according to him, which shall feed our people with knowledge. And that's the men of the Lord that you see out on the highways and the byways, week in, week out, day in, day out, doing videos. You know, we're the true high earners, because we're storing up treasures in heaven, where moth and rust and rot and thieves can't come through and destroy or steal or pillage. It can't be taken. But this high value thing here in Babylon, eventually that's going to be gone. And those same men that are talking about their high value men, they're not going to be high value men in that day. You know. But the Lord says he's going to give you pastors according to his heart. You know. Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's going to cause his prophets to be the true high value men, because people are going to come seeking and looking for the understanding and for the knowledge and what's going on. So again, the real high value men are the prophets. This is Isaiah 30 verses 20 and 21. It says, and though the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So though the Lord has given us, Yahshua Allah, the bread of adversity, meaning has caused us and have caused us to go through bad times and hardships and tribulations, and the water of affliction, meaning he has afflicted us for our disobedience, you know, of our forefathers, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner, meaning the teachers, the prophets, the men of the Lord will not be removed into a corner, meaning you're going to see them. They're not going to be pushed aside no more. You're going to see them out on the highways and the byways. You're going to be able to hear their voices. You're going to be able to behold them with your eye. You're going to be able to hear the message that they're speaking and that they're preaching, because they're the true high value men of the Lord. You got a lot of cats that call themselves being, you know what I'm saying, going out preaching, but they're not the real high value men when it come down to the Lord. They're the imposters. Verse 21, this says, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left, So you're going to hear a voice. That voice is the voice of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, speaking through his men, his prophets. They're the ones that are going to be telling you what thus saith the Lord. And you're going to hear that voice, meaning you're going to hear the truth. And the Lord going to be like, hey, look, that's the wrong way. This the right way. Come this way. And once you get on the path of righteousness and the path of truth, you don't turn to the left or to the right. You keep going. You press towards the mark of the high calling. You keep right on going. So doing the work for Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that makes you a real high value man. Isaiah 33. Verse 5. The Lord is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. So the Lord is exalted, he dwelleth on high. He's the most high. He's the heavenly Father. He's over everything. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. He has put the truth in amongst the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, i.e. the Israelites. And he has filled his high value men with righteousness. His valuable, his grapes that was kept of the cluster. He says, let my grapes be kept, according to Esdras, second Esdras. But continuing, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. This is what's going to make the men of the Lord high value. The knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding of the times and the things that are happening and what's going on. That's going to make the true prophets, the real men, high value. The Lord is going to make us high value. And the knowledge and the wisdom that we have is going to make us valuable. Because these cats that's in these YouTube spaces talking about being a high value man and a high earner and all that stuff, ain't nobody going to be looking for them. Ain't nobody going to be looking to them. Because for real, the famine of the world, there's going to be a lot of different things that's going on. And ain't nobody going to be looking on YouTube trying to read about it and get up on they high value and being a high earner and all that stuff. The time's coming. It's going to be some real bad times. Some serious times. It's finna get worse, as a matter of fact. It ain't getting better. So any hopes of this place getting better is a false hope. So on this place is on its last leg. So yeah, ain't gonna be no more, all that high value talk when they got these martial law troops running through the streets, kicking in doors, yanking people up, throwing them in internment camps. Putting people to death. All that high value male high earner sugar honey iced tea gonna go slap out the window. It ain't gonna even be a thought in their mind. You ain't gonna have cats on YouTube talking about high value. They gonna be worried about saving their behinds. And the ones that these women, they trying to get a high value man, when in that day they ain't gonna be looking for them guys. They gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, the real high value man. But knowledge and wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of the times to come from the real high value men, which are his prophets that he set up. Isaiah 32. Just so you know that it's going to be a lot of women seeking out the real high value men. But this is Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. And right now, our women are at ease. They living their best life. They I got me a high value man, or I'm trying to get me a high value man. I'm trying to secure the bag. But again, the Lord say, rise up, ye women that are at ease, because our women are very much at ease. They comfortable here. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. So our women, a vast majority of our women are careless daughters. They don't have a care in the world. They get all the opportunities first. They high earning women. They got the 6-figure jobs, making them 6 figures a year. And they riding around in nice cars and all this other stuff, living in condos and everything. They CEOs of companies and stuff. Yeah. So our women are careless. They don't got a care in the world. They can get all kind of help when they need it, when they want it. But the Lord said, you careless daughters, give ear to my speech, meaning listen to my men. Listen to my voice. That's what the Lord is saying. Listen to my voice. And I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is what? He's speaking through his men. He's speaking to them same guys that you think wear dresses out there on the highways and the byways and think it's funny when you walk past them. That's the Lord's voice. You see men. Oh, you might even think we bombs, but we the real high value men, and we're gonna be actively sought out and sought after in the times to come. You ain't finna be looking for a lot of these famous guys on these YouTube spaces. You ain't gonna be looking for them. They ain't gonna be a thought in your mind. Especially when it comes down to these women, because these women are at ease right now. They're careless. They're carefree. Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So many days and years are our women going to be troubled. Because the vintage is going to fail. Meaning these jobs, these amenities, all these opportunities, all that's going to go down. All that's gonna hit the floor. It's the bottom gonna fall out, and the gathering shall not come. Meaning it ain't finna be no more SNAP benefits. It ain't finna be no more child support. It ain't gonna be none of that. Verse 11. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So tremble you women that are at ease. To tremble, it means to shake, to be in fear, because it's going to be a fearful thing, because our women are at ease. Verse 12, it says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. When things hit the fan, our women, they gonna miss all that stuff that they getting now. All these amenities and benefits, and they gonna miss it. And they gonna miss it. What that's gonna do? That's gonna cause them to go look for who? The real high value men, which are the prophets. So again, the high value men are the prophets. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13. When all this stuff hit the fan, and all these amenities and various benefits go flying out the window, guess what guess what the Lord gonna do for his men? I guess how he gonna make gonna make his men what? High value. Verse Isaiah 13 verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the Lord is going to make his men more precious than fine gold. He's going to make us more valuable than the most, sought after, valued, we'll say physical thing on this earth, which is gold. The Heavenly Father is going to make his men, his prophets, more valuable than that. So the fact of the matter is, the true high value men are the prophets, because the Lord is going to make us of value. We're valuable now. It's just nobody sees our value right now, because the women folk comfortable. Jake, they comfortable. They talking about high earners and being high value and all that. Well, right now they don't see our value, but the Lord gonna make us more valuable than fine gold. I mean that top good gold. He gonna make us better than that. And for our women, they gonna come seeking us out because they're gonna be having hard times, and all these cats, these up and coming cats on YouTube that's talking about all this high value stuff, and the women ain't gonna go looking for them because the women gonna see that, wait a minute, all this stuff happening to all these other guys, and these men are seemingly untouched by what's going on. So that's going to make women flock to the true high value men, which are the prophets. My last point, Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. So in that day when things really get serious, 7 women is literally going to take hold of one man. Because these women going to be seeking safety and security. They're going to be seeking benefits, and they're going to see that the men of the Lord, the prophets, the true high value men are not affected. The Lord, they're going to see that the Lord is protecting his men. And they're going to flock to the prophets because they're going to want to seek security and have their reproach, these hard trying times taken off of them. In that day, they ain't gonna mind sharing a man. They not gonna mind then, because they gonna be trying to get up out of them hard trying times they in. They gonna be trying to escape, and they gonna be looking for security. So the true high value men are the prophets. Not these cats who are always talking about being high value. They just high value based on the physical aspect. And that aspect eventually is going to fade and go away. But again, the true high value men are the prophets. Shalom.